Morning, guys. So we've got something a bit different for you. Usually I'm in tidying gardens, weeding, clearing, cutting hedges and all that crack, like just garden maintenance. But today I get to do a bit of a fun project. So um, this guy that I'm going to in Sheffield, I'd cleared his front garden a couple of weeks ago, and he was like, "Will you put some stones down for me so it's a bit tidier and I don't have to think about maintenance and all that crack?" And I was like, "Oh, sound, yeah, no bother." Um, and then I drew him up a couple of plans, like just some simple low budget things, like just a stoned area with some borders, just in case in the future he wants to put a bit of green in, because I'm all for low maintenance, like, but I do like a wee bit of plants in the garden. Obviously, it's not my garden; it's up to him what he does. But I gave him the option anyway, and he seems alright. He seems to want some borders, so we'll go and do that today for him. And I'm excited. It's something new. I'm not weeding like. So why? Let's go.
Here's what this wee garden looked like before. So whenever I came here first, it was basically a viburnum hedge, and there was a load of half-arsed membrane, weeds and grass growing through it and stuff. So came in, tidied it up, took the viburnum hedge out, weeded it, removed all that membrane, and here's where we are now. So I'm glad I bought this mattock. So thanks for the recommendations. You know who you are. This soil, I didn't realise how much rocks and clay was going to be down there. I don't know what it is with these new build houses, man, but like the amount of clay in the lawns and stuff is so hard to work with. So I started marking out where the borders were going to be, because I don't like stick to this completely when it comes to string line, but I like to see what it looks like. I wanted to actually visualise it first. As I was doing that, they come out, decided they don't want borders. So they just want stones right up to the edge. And that's fine. I'd only started putting in edging and stuff, and it wasn't a big deal. I just ripped it all out. We started from scratch. I levelled all the ground out and just kind of went with the minimum depth that the gravel website had recommended. The gravel calculator that I used on this left me a bit short. So the gravel calculator for the measurements that I'd put into it recommended around 850 kilos, which was, a bulk bag. And I thought, that sounds awful fucking cheap, like, to do this whole area. But, I says just listen to the measurements anyway, because, you're not a landscaper, just go with them. I was working away, and I started to notice, by about halfway down the bulk bag, I was like, there's no way this is going to do it. Absolutely no way. We needed an extra 250 to 300 kilograms of stone, because any less than that and you're going to start getting those gaps and stuff in them. I hate that. I hate walking past gardens and seeing that, and it would annoy me if I left that job and there was like wee black spots anywhere. But I'm OCD like with these things, but I'd like push them right into the corner and stuff like that, and it took me ages walking around because I kept finding bits I didn't like. But here, like, we got it done anyway. Cotswold chippings they were, and they were cheap enough. It was £100 for a bulk bag, and I'm fucking hosing down here. I can't even see what I'm hosing down because it's so dark. There was no light left by the time I finished this job, like. But I didn't want to leave muddy boots all over the place. I tried cleaning up as best as I could. And this is what it looks like now. You can't really see it, it's dark, but you get the picture. It's tidier, they don't have to think about it. They're two NHS workers, they've got kids, they don't want to be weeding, they want to be planting. But I didn't make any money on this, really, to be honest with you, because it took me so fucking long. But I got a bit of experience. I enjoyed a bit of landscaping. It was something different, and the next one that I do, I'll know how to do it, and I'll know how to price it. And the next one's coming up very shortly, because someone had seen me doing this and they were like, will you come and do ours next? See you in the next one. I had good crack, my first landscaping job and home.